Hey raiders, welcome back to the channel, it's Jarek Gaming. We are continuing our Secret Room series for Doomtail Hard, Dark Phase Rotation. Today we have Secret Room number 8, which is HP Champs of the Force variety. Now, this could be a tough one. I mean, quite a limited selection really, of decent champs, should we say, and because of the HP, they're all just tanks, absolute tanks, and it can be a bit of a slog. Again, I would advise more of a kind of similar thing, tanky, safe route, a little bit drawn out. I mean, you can try to go like a double nuker, but it's just really going to kind of struggle because of their HP is so high. You know, even someone that, you know, if you can get Black Knight and, you know, like a Fury set or something like that, it's get the HP low. But even then, you know, the HP champs. So you want to build them with 80 plus K HP. You don't really want them to get focused. You know, it's just a pain in the backside. You might be able to wangle some sort of healing, sort of explosion method with Bloodburst and Ironclad, but yeah, I just think it's a bit of a waste of time. You can see I've got a couple of Lana Tharuls here, so I'm just going to hopefully use his ally attack. That's going to help me out with some damage. I have my main man, Basalt the Grimm's a +4. He's hitting pretty hard actually. He does some good nukes actually. To be fair, a little bit. Does the leech for the healing, provoking. I'm also bringing along Deliana in a stun set. She's really good again, leech, so we're not going to have any issues keeping healed. The resistance is going to drop on those guys. I mean, not that we're putting out, I mean, obviously they're, you know, block buffs and that sort of stuff, you know, so that's going to help get on the debuffs and bits and bobs, plus some strengthen. But I don't think we're really gonna drop below 50%, to be honest. I think, you know, tank them up. This new guy, the Dudan the Runic, the big tree, sort of ent looking chap. He's and again he brings a bit of shield and some taunt. I haven't even really seen taunt in action actually, so I'm gonna see what that does. I mean, see how that actually varies from provoke. But you know, none of these guys are really big. I think Basalt probably has his masteries. Let's have a look what we've got. You know, you just got to kind of make them, tank them up. Immortal, full immortal. He's got his masteries. He's also got some brimstone action. He's got a couple of little points, but he's +4, so he's pretty solid. He's got some decent stats. You know, nice bit of accuracy. Actually, probably not need that much. I probably should really go a bit more resistance. Deliana, same sort of thing. I've got her in a stun set because our A1 is AoE. So stun set's going to be handy. She's just slightly under 70k. Again, decent accuracy. She doesn't have a masteries. She's not fully booked, but she's also got some brimstone. Lana Tharil bolster set and the new Defiant set, so it's going to give us a little bit of, we'll give him some protection and some AoE plus some little bit of defense. Again, not booked. I might as well pick a little blessing for him, shall we? But we've got 2 stars. Probably multiple, not worth it. Commanding presence. Why not? Commanding presence. Let's do that. Probably actually could have done intimidating presence. Actually, no, because we want HP, so that's fine. What we got? 80,000. He's not crit cat or anything. He's more of the kind of support. I just want him really for this ally attack skill. I'm not really worried about him. Sorry, this one. I'm not really worried about him doing too much. He's just going to bring some shield and stuff with more supporting HP. Dunden. I've just put him in a stone skin and perception. He hasn't got a blessing either, blimey. What can we put on this guy? Bomb. I don't think we're going to get down provoked. We might get provoked actually. Whenever champion, that's him. So going to be in Stones again. So he's probably a little bit less likely to get the provokes anyway. Debuffs placed by this champion will ignore some. So that's more of an attacking, but I don't think he's. That was do this one. I'll leave it for now. It's fine. And then we have Husk, who is my. I think that's my Hydra build. Relentless and Life. He's about 70. Probably boost him up a little bit as well. I need to. Yeah, so there we go. I mean, it's not a super duper out of this world team or setup really. You just got to make sure that they're going to be able to take the hits. And so far, I had a little setup just to see how they all go, and I got to round 2, and it wasn't fast, but none of them were really in any danger of going through. So I think this team is going to be pretty solid. I'm just seeing if any of the auras. Oh, there you go. Look, his aura actually is higher, so an extra it's at 2%. And I'm just going to be full auto. Let it go. I can't imagine. I don't think these guys are really going to get in any bother. I'm going to run it and I'm going to speed it up because it will. This is going to probably be like an 8-minute run. So I'm going to kick it off, speed it up. I'm going to vanish, and then we will reappear, sort of a bit down into the turn 3. See how we get on. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. Okay, so we've made it to round 3. We did lose someone. I've been here paying attention, I promise. Who was that then? Who we lost? We've lost Runic. Okay, he's clearly maybe like a regen set rather than Stone Skin would probably be better for him because he's provoking and taunting and stuff. But yeah, the others are fine. Okay, lesson learned. There we go, guys. Stone Skin, is probably not ideal for your provokers. Yeah, regen are immortal. But yeah, as you can see, it's not a troublesome room. It's just such a niche. It's one of those niche rooms. So unless you've got those champs and a good selection of champs, you know, hopefully you've got Deliana if you've been logging in long enough. You might have Lonathral if you did the fusion, which I did, and also was lucky enough to pull another 2 of him. And then Husk, hopefully if you've been pulling shards, you can have a Husk. Husk is a brilliant champion either way. So for Self to Grim, I think again he was a fusion, and I think highly underrated really. He was here we go, nice and easy. He was you know, up there with the hardest hitting sort of HP nukers really. But if you can set him up with some of the stuns or what is it, stuns or some of those debuffs, and he hits them twice with his little AoE, and it does some pretty decent damage. No one's really given me any decreased defense or weakened debuffs, so couldn't really experiment with that. But I don't actually know, are there any HP champs that do that? We've got a decreased attack. He's not gonna help us. Champs that do decrease defense. Torture Helm. It's quite a fun little champ to muck about with. You've got the Time of Patience, block buffs again, counter attack, blood mask, decrease speed and a stun. So, I mean, yeah, I'll have to look it up, see if we've got anyone that does decrease defense on the for force. But, you know, wasn't really needed. It might have just made it a bit faster. But, you know, 145 turns. Quickest out of my clan anyway. But, what are they using? Same sort of thing. Ally attack. They got Black Knight. Couple of HP. Couple of husks. It's a good choice. I mean, if you had a couple of husks in some real good hard-hitting gear, then yeah, they go for it. Oh, this fella. I haven't got this guy. I know he hits hard for a rare. Yes, there we go. Black Knight. I do have a. I've got 2 now, so I can always level one up. But yeah, clearly very similar teams. Someone's probably gonna have. Who's this one? Who's this person? Oh, he's the Doom Tower guy, isn't he? Okay, well there you go. You can solo it with an extremely. Okay. If you've got a very high power Deliana, looks like you can solo it in 20 turns. That's insane. That is insane. I wish this bit would show you. You could sort of deep dive into their character builds. Yeah. So it looks like there we go. It looks like Deliana's key. Yeah, I wish I could see. I wonder if Hell Hades' site has it. Let's check that out. There you go. I mean, it's not a difficult room if you have some good champs, or as I say, if you've got Deliana, put her in your best, probably hard-hitting savage gear. All the masteries, nice and quick, and yeah, looks like she'll just tear through it. Probably just A1ing all day long. But there we go. I'll leave it as that, guys. Hopefully you better get through. As I say, I'm such a limited selection of other champs. I mean, Nazana, would she bring anything to it? AoE, so maybe if you go in stun. Ally protect, decrease attack. Yeah, so not really. You're probably looking at, unless you can get something going with Ironclad, but I don't know if the leeches count as heals, which would proc the blood burst. Possibly. I mean, it may well work. Not sure, but even then, I don't know how much extra damage that would do. There you go. I'll leave it at that, guys. Let me know how you get on, and I'll see you in the next one.